Hello. Hi, chat. Welcome. Hi. Happy Sunday. Yeah. Don't fucking joke. Yeah, I'm bunny today. Easter bunny time. Yay. Well, I had the idea to just paint an egg on stream because why the fuck not? I found white egg or almost white eggs at my local supermarket. So I was like, well, we could dye them as is tradition, or I could paint, like, you know, blow one out. I don't know how do you say it in English. Like blow the whites and yolks out and paint it. And then I thought, oh, that would be a nice stream activity. I haven't done a hand cam in ages, and I've been wanting to again. So that was a perfect idea, basically. And I don't know why I'm a bit, I don't know why. Oh no, I know why. I was apprehensive about doing a hand cam because of the new phone and changing my tripod setup and everything. Like how, I don't know, I don't like the way it is right now. But it was the best I could do. So I was gonna put it off to next week, but my mom was like, what do you mean? Next week is like Easter Sunday, and then there's Easter Monday, and then you have to put all the Easter decorations away. So if anything, you should do it like a week before. So I was like, fine, okay, I'll do it today. I mean, I had that planned for like 2 days, but you know. Let's switch to the hand cam, or let's turn on the hand cam. Yeah. Like I said, I don't like this setup. But it's kind of okay. Just a second. Okay, I have to look at that later. Just leave it. No. Seeing is believing. It's the only way. You'll never know. She's an easy. Oh, there we go. Wait, it's gonna get better. There we go. It has some delay, which is distracting to me. I don't know why. Oops. Yeah, well, I can't turn the screen of my phone off, but that's okay. Okay, so this is the hand cam we have today. I'm sorry that you see part of the tripod. Well, I don't know what to do. Hello, hands. Hands are back. Manicure sucks because I didn't paint the silver nicely. I didn't have time to do more than one layer, and there's no top coat on it, and I made a few like bumps in it, so it's not really pretty. Also, it might jiggle a bit, the whole camera, because it's not super stable, so I don't know, I'm sorry about that. Snake ring? Yeah, I have a golden one too. But I took that one out again recently. I bought that in London, actually, at some market. It's real silver. It's pretty nice. Or at least some silver, how do you say it, like ligate, I guess. Maybe it is. Actually, no, it should be. It says 925. I don't know what that means. I don't know jewelry terms, but... So, okay. Today's drink is cranberry juice with some lime in it. Cheers. Okay. We have also, by the way, seen it. I watched your, not all of it yet, but I started watching your Blueprints. Yeah, Blueprints stream, your VOD. Looks really cool. The game looks like it has like this Borderlands style where it's a bit, it has like these black outlines and a bit painterly and whatever. It's a cool style. I like it. Oh god, why is it so laggy? I am on Wi-Fi, yes. Okay, I don't know. Okay. I didn't notice that when I did the cooking hand cam. That was, I mean, it's the same phone I used for cooking. Should be the same. But today it already had a few lag spikes. I don't know what it is. So we are painting this egg. I tried to rub off the stamps that they have on it. There's a second one. Okay, the second one is oh, it's here. It's almost all gone. This one is still a bit visible, but it's okay. It's at the bottom, first of all. And we're gonna paint over it. This is like a code of what grade it is and where it's from. So it says 0, which means it's like a organic, free range. And then 80 for Austria, and then the number, I guess, shows which farm it's from or something. I don't know. They always put these stamps on it, and it's like super pink, but it's, you can wash it off with soap a little bit. And I like, I don't know what you say it, how to say it. I emptied 2 eggs just in case I break one, and I ate some nice scrambled eggs today. It was, I don't know, it was pretty difficult to make the hole in it. So I used a little, I have an egg cooker, and the egg cooker has like a little plate with a spike where you can like smash the egg on it a little bit. So it gets like a tiny pore, just so it can release pressure. And I first like cracked it on that a little bit. So it had like a tiny hole, and then I put like a metal skewer in it to get, and then first the hole was too small, and I tried to blow into one end, and it like would not come out. So then I broke off a little bit of the pieces around it, and now it should be now it should be good. Wait, can I hide this? Hide, there you go. So but still, blowing an egg out, you have to like poke the yolk as well. Otherwise, the whole fucking yolk sack won't squeeze through this tiny hole, right? You have to like break it up and then go like hold it like and full lips to hole, you know. Anyway, you guys do that where you're from, emptying out eggs and then painting them? I have a few that are, or not me, but my grandma has a few that are not emptied out, and it just dries and shrivels up the inside at some point. But it's so disgusting, because if you ever break it, it's gonna smell bad. I don't like that. So we usually empty them out, and then you can put like a string through it and hang it on like willow branches. You know how willow branches I do have them here. Wait, I will show you what the traditional thing is. Oh wait, actually it's kind of stuck in place under my oops, hello. It's kind of stuck in place under my flower pot, but I have like one of the little things fell off. You know how willow branches get these little fluffy things? We call them Palmkätzchen. Actually, we call them palm kittens for I don't know what reason. Oops. They get these little fluffy things on them. So it's like a branch, and it has a lot of these, no leaves yet. It's like, this is the flower of it, basically, like the flower, like the seed thing. Gets a lot of these fluffy, and it's very cute. And this is like, oops, in spring, they the willows, the branches get these things, and we use them to make like a big bouquet, and then we hang eggs on it. So that's the Austrian tradition for Easter. Hello, Bashti, welcome. I do have a lot of eggs to hang. I don't really need to make another one. I just thought it would be a nice activity. And I am super into the lavender pastel again recently. So I think I want to make a lavender pastel. Oh yeah, I need to show you guys two things. First of all, I made tacos and they were really good. I need to show you guys. And the second thing is I have references for Easter eggs that I want to show you, and I want to let you guys pick what we're doing, because either we're gonna do like a kind of mandala style, or like lace style, or we're gonna try to paint some like realistic flowers, or like a rabbit. Flower, like the rabbit is probably the most difficult. I went jogging again today, like not quite 600 meters, but I picked some flowers outside. There were two other blue ones similar to these forget-me-nots that already fell off. I don't know, but a little daisy, is that what's called? A Gänseblümchen. We call these goose flowers, but like a diminutive of flower. Flowy. We call them goose flowy. I don't know. So I have some flower references I can use. If we want to paint flowers on it. But okay, wait, one thing after the other. Why is it lagging? Hello? Let me check on the pictures. And nothing gonna break my style. Nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. Okay, I need to quickly use my phone, because I did not actually send myself the taco pictures, which I quickly need to do. I made like a... I don't want to say like a how-to, but kind of like a... I'm getting hungry. We're looking at that again. Sorry, WOD watchers. Again, you only have lo-fi. We're listening to oldies. Oldie pop. I need to... hey Siri. Can you turn off adaptive brightness? Screen brightness. Yes. Doko. Eh? Where is that? True tone. No, that's something else. What? Oh, whatever. It's fine. Okay. All right, so who is even celebrating Easter here? I mean, I'm not doing much. Usually my family tradition is to go to, like, my family, the part of my family that lives, like, in a farm, or at the farm, in, like, you know, the mountains. But we don't do that anymore because, I don't know, family stuff is complicated. They don't want to anymore. They're like, people are being weird about it, so we're not coming anymore. Okay. Okay, bro. But there's like a traditional feast, I suppose. Usually you would... There's like fasting time before that, like Lent. So then there's usually you get like you do like a special meal afterwards. Why is that one? Why are they? Look at her blonde. Yeah, hello, hell yeah. Hello. I'm trying to. Yeah, it's my special form. I actually had this made such a long time ago. Had this made. I made it myself, but I made it such a long time ago. Oh my god. Now that I hear this song, it gives me flashbacks to yesterday. Someone sang that at the karaoke bar. But that's a different story. Man, public karaoke can be so boring. We didn't get to sing, my group didn't get to sing for like at least 1.5 hours after we arrived. And then when we got to sing, there were like 2 songs by some other people in the group. So it took so long until I got to sing a song. And then I sang September and I sang Total Eclipse of the Heart. But I specifically practiced Careless Whisper, actually. But I didn't even get to sing it, so... I don't know. Considering we were there for like... let me think. At 8, 9, 10, 11, 3. I was there, personally, I was there for like 3.5 hours or something. And I got to sing 2 songs, so that's kind of boring. But whatever. Some random stranger sang this. Do I have a slideshow here? No. Let's add it then. And sacrifice. Okay. So listen, I made tacos, okay? On Friday, I think. Yeah, on Friday. And I found out a hack, okay? I hope you still had fun. It was okay. I had fun because I went to the movies before with my family. We actually went to see the Minecraft movie because my family, like, they wanted to see it. So we were like, okay, sure. And then I went to eat with my friends, which was good. I had ramen. And then we went to the karaoke bar, but it was like, okay, it was fine. But everything else was good. Okay, let me show you the tacos I made. I made like a little slideshow of like filling them because I found out the best hack. I don't know if other people do that, but I don't know. I just saw these salad leaves, lettuce leaves, and I was like, wait, they make like a perfect little bowl, a perfect little schale. It's like a little boat with the keel at the bottom. I don't know. Oh, 1 leaf, yeah. That's what people think vegans eat. But like this is the first layer, okay? And it's so personally, I love hard shell tacos. I know some people, I don't know, razz on them, but I love hard shell tacos. I think they're really good. And I just love the texture and also the taste, the flavor, the corn. It's so good. But obviously they always break in the middle, right? You try to heat them up so the first few are a bit more malleable, but then they cool down and like as soon as you get your second plate, they will probably break in the middle. But see, when I put the lettuce leaf in there, it has the perfect like fitting shape for that, and it will keep everything else in. So then I put like some avocado in there. And oh, that was a perfect avocado too. So at the supermarket they had avocados that were like the budget brand. They were 99 cents, so like €1. And this one was €2.75 or something. So like more than double. But it was so worth it because I looked at the other ones, and avocados are always so hit or miss in Europe because they don't grow here, so they import them. And then like the cheap ones were like either super hard or like splotchy black, but you could tell it's like not the good kind of ripe black. So I was like, I'm not risking it. I'll take the expensive one. The expensive one was so good and creamy. And then we used like half the avocado for the taco, and then the other half I made guacamole, which I ate yesterday when I came home from karaoke. I was like, midnight snack. Some broken taco shells with guacamole. Yummy. So anyway, and then next layer, I did put meat in it because I made like ground beef tacos. But look how everything is laying in the lettuce leaf, right? I stuffed it all in there. And then some sour cream and some pico de gallo, which does not have coriander because my mom hates it. I put it on later. Hello, bee. But can you see at the top of the taco, at the top of the picture? Wait, let me show you. Here, do you see how the salad makes a little bowl? It has like a little lip at the top. So that's actually perfect because not only does the salad leaf keep it in if the taco breaks at the bottom, but it also can't fall out the back because it has this little lip there. So you stuff all the shit in there. And then I put some cilantro on top, so coriander. For me personally. And it's so good. Look at here now on the on your right. You see the little bowl the lettuce makes. And it's perfect because it doesn't fall out at the back and it doesn't break and fall out at the bottom. So I'm an anti-Californian. I don't like avocado. No, I love avocado. It's so good. But I must say, I don't know if it added much to this taco. I didn't feel like I really tasted it, to be honest. But as the guacamole later, very good. I have the soap gene. Yeah, I think my mom does too. Did you know in German they also call it Wanzenkraut? So they call it what is a Wanze? It's like do you know this like stink bugs or like the ones that look like a little shield? Wanze there are many bugs that could be called Wanze. It's like a bug with like a hard shell that looks a bit like a shield. Those kind of bugs. In German, they also call coriander this bug herb because to some people it smells like stink bugs a little bit. And my mom doesn't even like the smell. So I only put it on my own portion. I personally love it. But yeah, I mean, don't they look great? They look so good. I'm getting hungry. What did I eat today? I only ate my cheese and egg bread and some sweet wait, what is grís again in English? Like the wheat that's not like flour but a bit like rougher grains. I forgot what it's called. Semolina. Millet. Yeah, I was thinking that. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Semolina, like we make it not a smooth porridge style, but like a more dry, clumpy style. I really like that. With like cinnamon and sugar. Oh, and I ate the little mandarin, you know, the skinless mandarins from the can. So good. Millet is here. Yeah. Semolina, yeah. Anyway. Okay, enough about food. I'll get hungry. Okay, now let's get to painting. Oh, okay, I was gonna make a poll because... Let me look at all the references I saved. Let's get excited. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Okay. Okay, let's see if these pictures... I love it when people watermark their pictures, and that's not even sarcasm, because then I don't have to fucking bother keeping the source extra, you know? Like, just slap it on there. What is this? Oops, nope. Oh, yeah, that one. Okay. Ah, go away. So, the other... Can I... Do we have more than 5 now? No. Can I reload it? How do I reload a source? Okay, so we have a few options for today. Ignore my tacos. No, is it mixed in now? God damn it. Okay, so I have no idea what the order is right now of these pictures. Doesn't matter. We have a few options for today. So basically, we're gonna paint the egg either with like a mandala pattern style, kind of like this, or we're gonna try paint a plant or animal on top of it. These are like the 2 rough categories, okay? So I have a few references. I really like the upper blue one, the one that has like... Actually, it's a bit like scales. That would be pretty fitting. Although it's more round, but I do like it with the gold and the... I would do it different colors. I want to do something with lavender, pastel purple. So this is from haseweis.de. This is like an example for like a pattern style. This is an example for a taco. Another example for a pattern style. This is from CloudFront EU. Wait. Actually, I haven't... Well, I don't know what the actual homepage font was, but I don't think they did this with... It's just like a super long link. It's literally called... That's probably just the image link and not what the actual homepage is called. It's called CloudFront EU Central 1.images.arcpublishing.com. I don't think that's what they're called, but... So, this is another example. It's a bit more, maybe... I mean, colorful can be fun. If we make, like, a purple base and then... add some other colors. Maybe not this, like, country style. This is, like, a... European country style colors, but... But... They also... I don't think they did it with a paintbrush. It looks like it was piped on because first of all it has some like thickness, some structure. And if you look at the yellow circle on the green egg, they look like they're piped on there, but I don't know what paint they used. We don't have to make it the exact same. This is just another example for a mandala / pattern style. This one too. This one is interesting. This is wax and they're actually meant to be put into a dye bath. So they're meant to be you like do it in wax and then you put it in a dye bath and then everything gets dyed except for the parts where the wax is. If you melt the wax off later, it will be white. So you're kind of like negative space painting it. Which I'm not gonna do, but there's just nice patterns as well. So we could also do like it's like I don't know which wax I would use, and I've never try to paint with wax. Apparently you use a needle for it too. Otherwise it will clump on the brush. But I could just like make a uni-colored egg and then paint with a darker color on top of it. So just another example for patterns. That was, by the way, so that is from spreewaldinfo.de. Danke, Spreewald. All these like local communities, German, Austrian communities, have their examples online. So this is what it looks like if you have dyed the egg. So I've made something similar to this black one. I've made a black one with something like that on it, but I just painted the white parts. Nice work, Spreewalders, yeah. That's good. I like them. So all the examples for patterns and stuff were together. That was very good. Now the other thing we can do is we can paint a motif on it. So a flower or a bunny or something. Mein Herz sagt Kunst.de. Thanks for putting your fucking label in there. They have I feel like the music sometimes gets, not this one that you hear, but the VOD music gets louder. Okay. This is nice. This is like just flowers all over, which is cute. They're like the cute little daisies that I picked today. So that's one possibility, to just like make a flower pattern all over it. This one, I don't really like the colors. I just saved it so I don't forget. We could put some like rhinestones on it if we wanted to, because I do have glitter and rhinestones from all my nail art stuff. So technically we can also bedazzle the egg if we want to. That was also by Mein Herz sagt Kunst, by the way. So now this one is paradehomeandgarden.com. Another example for just flowers and leaves all over it in like a more uniform way. And then we have this classic one that's by artravenik.com. Nein, Raveink.com, whatever. This is like just an example of one big motif on it. We could like paint something on the front and on the back, like a one singular big motif, like a flower, but I think the butterfly is actually pretty nice. Also, they put a shadow behind the butterfly, which I like. The mushroom is cute, the flowers are cute, so we can do something like this too. We can also make, the egg doesn't have to stay right? So that's kind of like the third option. This is my taco again. Okay, I think we're through with the eggs. Yep, we are. So this was the first one. So let's make a poll. Hello, Barouche. I'm a bunny snake today, yeah. Let's make a poll. Let me see. We're gonna ask new. Okay. How do we paint egg? Mandala style. Uniform flowers. Or a big motif. Is that how you spell motif? I don't know. So we have a poll up. Everyone please vote how we want to paint the egg. So as a reminder, mandala style is kind of like a pattern like we see here, or like we see here, or here, or here, anything like that. Then uniform flowers is something like that, or like that, or like that. And then big motif is this. I can't look at the food anymore. It's making me so hungry. Can we do a seal one? That's not very Eastery. I wouldn't even do a snake one. I would just probably do flower or bunny. Bunny is more difficult. I think flower might be, if anything, the best course of action. Oops. I was petrified. Heal with bunnies. How would that work? That would probably look silly. Unless it's maybe a hairband or something. It's easier with like Christmas or winter stuff. You can put on cute hats and scarves, but for spring? I like the butterflies. I think in this picture specifically, they're drawn really nicely. I also like those. I like that they have green background. I like dark green with light green leaves, or light green with dark green leaves. I think that looks nice. But I would still stick with the lavender purple. I also don't have any lavender eggs, so that's what I would like to do. I also really like this blue scale kind of thing. That is like maybe the most close that we can do like snake related, right? Lurkers vote. Yes, lurkers, wake up, wake up, wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Grab a brush and paint a little egg sack. I don't know. Don't paint the egg sack. We need look. How do we have 33%? One vote on all the 3 options. That's crazy. The lurkers need to get us out of this pot situation. Oh, someone voted for big motive. If I had to pick, okay, if I personally had to pick, can I vote too? Is that okay, chat? Are you okay with me voting? We don't need a draw. We need a painting, not a draw. No, I can't vote? Ah. No, sure. Not to influence you or anything, I would probably vote for mandala. And I would probably do the scale as we see on the bright blue egg up there. Just with different colors. That's what I would do. Probably. Because even though it's probably difficult to do such regular circles, but I think it's still maybe easier. That's what I vote for. Voted for? Great. So we have similar sense of style. Yeah. I think it's meditative to do a repetitive thing over and over. So painting the whole egg in that is pretty neat. And also, if you make it like purple, you can, as they have here, like blue, and then at the bottom it's green. So they have like different, they almost do like a bit of shading. And also, I just saw my bunny ears again, and hell yeah, I did read your comment about I commissioned myself, and it did make me laugh internally. I don't know, I was yapping about something, so I couldn't acknowledge it. But yes, I did commission myself for this model. I don't know, I was just playing around with Live 2D, and then I was like, why the fuck not? I wanted to do an OG style thing. Oh, do you guys want to see the whole thing? Let me show you. Let me show you the... Oh, wait. I'm gonna be cheeky and vote. But now we are in 50-50. Someone has to be the tiebreaker again. Internal loft is appreciated. Like, that's the whole thing. Sorry. Sorry. Immersion break. It has legs. But these are not real. Look, I can't move them. So, they're not even real legs. It's kind of cute. It gave me... I just... Oh my god, I have a little tail too. I just tried to see what I can do with, like, what kind of animal ear and tails they have. Because I was trying to get a snake tail. So, I was trying to get a snake tail, so I was just checking what kind of tails they have. And then I made this. And I like the OG style clothing that I could pick. I did change some textures around again. Like I made like the bows on the hands blue so it would fit with the stockings. And I changed the bow. I made the bow at the chest checkered the same way the pants are. The pantaloons. So yeah, and then it gave me like Alice Rabbit vibes. So that's kind of... Tail tracking doesn't work on the model. Yeah. Live 2D... No, not Live 2D. I mean, VRoid Studio... Sorry. VRoid wasn't ready for the snake tail. It couldn't do it. Okay. How's the poll going? Oh my god. Actually, uniform flowers would also be cute. The world was not ready for so much snake power? Yeah, it was too much snake for VRoid. Man, like, when you think about it, there's always this one taco picture in between. It's so funny. When you think about it, like, these are also really cute. My dad likes this song. Of course he does. I wonder if we could, like, make a compromise, maybe? And do something like if we go for the very first picture... This one. Like, maybe we could... I wouldn't know how to make it a good border. But... Quack. We could maybe... Life goes on. The taco picture. Yeah. If we go back to the very first taco picture, I will get hungry again. Now, we could maybe paint a motif. Ooh, wait, that could be a nice idea. Okay, I have an idea, right? Listen. What if we make this this scale pattern, but we kind of make an oval, or I guess an egg-shaped circle that stays free of the pattern. So once we reach the border of that circle, we just like stop. So some of them will be halved, but that's okay. And then within this like free circle, we will paint the picture. And probably, because I want to go for all the purple colors, so maybe we could paint like a lavender in there, or a hyacinth, or a... So if we look at the... I don't know, fucking know what flowers are called in English. But if we look at... here, the purple, like crocus, these are the ones that make saffron, right? You know what I mean? And then the other ones are these hyacinth things. Purple ones. Sexy eyes. Sexy eyes. Sexy eyes. Sorry, I'm vibing. Yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Flowers are called flowers? No way. That's crazy. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna sketch in a circle. Ooh, at 5. Oh, I'm not good at pulling all-nighters. So personally, I would go to sleep, but I'd probably go to sleep at like 11 or something. And then sleep for... Wait, you have to leave at 5. I'd probably go for like 6 hours of sleep, to be honest. Okay, we have mandala and big motif, so I'm gonna combine them. Sorry, this one person who voted for uniform flowers, but at least I'm gonna paint a flower. So I have decided on a motif. Also, did you guys see that I changed the follower goal to next karaoke for 250 followers? Because I said I would, put it as a follower goal again, because we haven't done a karaoke in a while. But yeah, I finally changed it. So I also changed it from 300 to 250, because otherwise we're gonna wait, I don't know, half a year or something until until we have another karaoke. Wake up! You have to wake up at 4. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I thought. So like, why'd you leave the keys upon the table? All right. Bye bye slideshow. Come back hand cam. Okay. And we're back. Okay. Gonna nap for a bit? Okay, no problem. Alright, let's start. I think also I might have to maybe put on some extra light. It is kind of dim in here, not gonna lie. Oh, we should... No, before I paint the circle, we're gonna make a nice lavender color, and I'm gonna take my biggest brush. Which is my biggest brush? Probably this one. And we need to... Oh, I need to grab water real quick. I need to get water from my paints. For a second, I was tempted to just dip it into aquarium. I shouldn't do that. Tragedy. I don't actually know the text. Show us your egg. Okay, so I don't. Oh yeah, I do remember actually what for. I started painting some D&D human mage or something. I gave her a purple robes. So, oh god, I haven't painted in so long. How do you even mix colors? Let's see. And I will probably need, oops, a lot to cover the whole egg. Yeah. Go away. I should have picked up some minis today, but I didn't. I did something else. I was out running and my broken white. I hope it's not dried up. And taking a walk, and I napped. Oh, I napped at the lake today. I went like for a walk. I like went for a run, and then like I can't run much, right? So I only ran like a little bit, and then I sat there by the lake and I fell asleep. It was so good. It wasn't really sunny today, but it was warm. Warm but cloudy. That was really nice. Okay, this is currently a 50-50. I don't know if you're gonna keep it at that. Oh no, I should have used less purple. Unless... Oh, Mimi, hello, welcome. The lake. Yeah, the lake. That's all you need to know. At the lake. Okay, some water. I'm blessing this... Oops, that was a bit much. How are you doing, Mimi? How are you? I hope you're good. Do you celebrate Easter, Mimi? Or do you have any Easter traditions? The Highlanders that have this one lake. Well, they're quite... I mean, there are mountain lakes and stuff. But this one is a lowland lake as well. Not really, but I'll have dinner with family, not a big fuster. Yeah, it's kind of same here. I mean, we do decorate for Easter, just because... Is that too bright? No, I think it's good. Also, I might put on my ring light. I took it off because I was fussing around with the setup, and at first I thought I would like clip the... First I thought I would clip the phone onto my mic holder, but I didn't.
Karail just subscribed, and here we go again. Never ending strike.
I automatically clicked the hotkey for the starry eyes. I don't have it on the 3D model. Thank you so much for the 15 months. Jesus, that's a long time, Carol. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Just bunny now, yeah. Never ending a streak. Yeah. Let me quickly try to put on some light. Ugh. Because it should... My phone is like making a shadow. It should be more behind me, but I can't do that. I can't... Wait, unless... Can I put a light from behind me? No, then just my body would make a shadow. That's not good either. Never gonna let you down. Thank you so much. You're here, like... You've been here from the start. 15 years, yeah. Easter feels like a bigger thing when there are kids. Definitely. I mean, I haven't been doing Easter egg hunts in a long time, but I love to do it at my grandparents' house when we were kids. Nowadays we just... So my family isn't really... They don't practice religion, usually. So we just do like the traditions, but it's not like not that big of a deal. So, do we have light? Let there be light? Oh god. Yes, much better for me. Good. Happy birthday. We still do a little hunt? That's cute. I mean, it's still cute to do. I don't know. We just decorate and like just spring Easter decoration in general, and then we have the Easter brunch, or I guess Jause, which is like the Jause is actually between... It's like coffee time. I don't know. Europeans have coffee time at like 3 p.m. Tea time, I guess people would say too. So we have this... We do like a special Jause. Because I started actually talking about it before. So the point is, usually in Christianity people fast 40 days. I mean, not everyone does, but that's kind of the traditional way, would be to not eat any meat for 40 days before Easter. So then when Easter drops, basically, everyone's like, give me back the meat. So then you have like, you go to church to get everything blessed, like eggs and meat and shit. And horseradish, very important. And then you eat all that as soon as Easter hits. But we don't do fasting or going to church unless we go to the family in the countryside, and they just go because if you don't show your face at church in the countryside, you know, people will know. Although one of them, there's my mom's cousin, he doesn't give a fuck. He never goes there. It was pretty funny. So they shoot like they shoot like not, well, like kind of like firecrackers, but more like big, like gunpowder stuff. Because also there are no church bells before Easter. Did you know that? The church bells have to be silent for the whole Lent period. Fun fact. So then they use like other means of Well, they can at the Easter sermon or whatever, they can ring again because then they're like back. It said they're flying away. I don't know why. I don't know where they're flying to. I forgot. I'm sure I learned at some point, but I forgot. Oh, Sherwin, hello! Hi, sorry I didn't see you. It's my friend's birthday on the Easter weekend. Ah, that's what you will celebrate, nice. In Italy we have tons of coffee time, yes. I believe that. Europeans are just hobbits, yes. That's very true. Hello, ban? There we go. Oh, it's already banned. They fly to Jerusalem. Oh, that's true. Church. That's so funny because we were talking about church. Well, you can watch the VOD back later. Wait, I'll wave to you. Hi. Hi. Tell Sylvan that that I just talked about church for Easter. So that's very fitting. Maybe I have subtitles. You could turn on subtitles technically, but you should also pay attention in church if you're already going there. Might as well. It's like school. Thank you, Helia. Okay, so... Paying attention to... That's not what I said. I said pay attention in church. Okay, this has to dry for a second. I can't put it up anywhere. I have to hold it a little bit. Oops, wow, my egg got pixelated. I'm gonna do a second layer because this sucks. I wish I had like this brush is a bit tough, a bit strong. If I had a softer brush, maybe it wouldn't. I'll try another one. I'll try this really frizzy one. Maybe this will make like softer lines, I guess. Also, I think making it a bit thinner, possibly. Okay, maybe I overdid it with the amount of paint I need. I overestimated the size of the egg. I did not bring any paper towels. Man. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be... Oh, that's already looking much better. I mean, it was clear we would need 2 layers at least. But this... The second layer is already so much better. I used to do this... As a kid, I had like as a kid, I had a contraption where you could put the egg in like sideways like this, and you could like turn it and then paint it. But I always felt like the caps to hold it in at the top and bottom were always a bit big, so you would always have like a white spot at the top and bottom that you had to paint later. So I came up with just putting it on a stick with rubber bands. I think that works pretty okay. Funny to think that the carpet is on your floor and you're just chilling on the floor. Yeah, true. I think it's okay as a backdrop, isn't it? I took off the stair piece that I have on my desk as well. Because that would be in the way, I think. Like, even for me. And I also don't want to get it dirty. This one is a floor mat, like a entrance foot, like, you know, shoe mat. And it's just pure cotton, so it's easy to wash and everything if I do drop some paint on it, but I don't think I will. I'm a very clean person, or very neat, I suppose. I don't, like... I'm the opposite of... What is it? Like, the opposite of clumsy, right? Like... I don't just splatter paint everywhere. Revy, what? What? I still love your look as a Banyan Choya. Thank you. I had this one up my sleeve for a while. And it was the perfect... I almost forgot that I could take this out for Easter. I kind of planned to do it, but then time passed so quickly and I almost forgot that I had this. Love the purple color. Me too. I'm so much on the purple trip recently again. Unclumsy. Danger zone. Oh yeah. You have audio again? Yay, hello. Look, it's already pretty smooth. I think I should let it dry and do a third layer. There's some spots. I have enough paint. I should do a third layer that's very thin, like a very diluted one, but it needs to dry, otherwise we will just upset the layer below. I said I'm unclumsy, but I already painted my fingers. Well. What does it mean, running the slides? You said you were running the slides. What is that? Stick is long enough to rest the egg on the water bucket? Oh. Like... like this? Ooh. Yes, it's not in the water. As you can see, the holes are not perfectly centered. So I guess when it's gonna hang... I tried my best, but it's not perfect, so it's not gonna hang super straight at the end, but it's okay. The balance is a bit off. Good idea. Now, what are we doing? Free hands. Yeah, but what do I do with my hands? If I'm gonna gesticulate, I'm gonna, like, tilt the... Just gonna tilt the... Watch me, like, raise my hand and then, like, flip the egg. Maybe... Oh, wait. I can put the egg, the long end of the stick over there. There's projections with lyrics and readings. Oh, okay. Wow, that's modern. The churches that I have seen, they... Like, there's a little book, and they have... You know how, like, people have these, like, glowy boxes where you can put in numbers or, like, letters and you write, like, live, love, love. Kind of that, but without electricity. But you can, like, slide in the numbers, and then it shows which page we're reading or singing today, and then, like... Everyone has to, on everyone's place, there's like a book and they have to open it and find it. And it's never right. I don't get it. There are two books. There's like, I guess the reading and the singing or something shit. I don't know. Whenever I try it, I never found whatever they were doing. Either they didn't put up the right numbers or I just didn't understand something there because... But this is like super, super countryside where like the church is so cold in the mountains. It's like a church in the Alps, right? It's like in the mountains. That's the only one that I've, well, during school I went to, I guess, because I was in religion class, but on privately, like on my own time, I never go. But like I said, when we are at my family's place during Easter, they go because it's like super countryside. But it's like in the mountains, and it's so cold that as a kid I hated it. You would freeze your ass off, literally. And then they installed, at some point they installed heatings, like a heating under the benches. But still, it's kind of, yeah. And then they would shoot, like I said, they would shoot with like this gunpowder, whatever. It's like a cannon. It sounds like a cannonball being shot, right? So whenever at the end you take like a walk around the church, you like some people are carrying something and you like the cross and some canopy and stuff, and they carry it around. And then when you go outside around it, I would always get so scared of the cannon shots. It was so loud. So I didn't like going there as a child. It was cold and loud. But yeah, these are just, I don't know, I guess the local Alpine traditions for Easter. You live stream the service. That's so funny. It's also funny to me that, you know how like the, what do you call it? The Papst? What is it called in English? Like the Franciscus or Johannes Paul or whatever. I don't know what they're... what is Papst in English? What the fuck? Like the Catholic Church guy, right? That when he did like the Urbi et Orbi and shit. Oh, Pope! Yeah, sorry. The Pope, obviously. I'm stupid. Like, when he does the Urbi et Orbi, they say nowadays, they're like, oh yeah, because you had to pilgrimage there to get the blessing. And he's like, no, it's fine. It works over TV as well. It's like, bro. At this point, you can just do whatever. And whatever. That's funny. Church person. You know, like the leader of the Catholic Church or whatever this should be called. I think this is a bit too super bright. I low-key want to add more white to it, I think. Make it a bit more pastel. Anyway, so there's... Sorry that there's so much, like, church talk today, but it was kind of just fitting for the Easter thing. It is tradition. Austria is mostly Catholic. But, I mean, some other subgroups, of course, but I guess, like, most commonly Catholic. Is that too light in comparison? If we keep it like a medium shade, we can do like lighter and darker stuff on it. So maybe I should just keep it medium. And then... You mean then? Or then? Then. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good brunch. I hope you have something yummy to eat. So, well, I think we can do the last layer of base color. I did some monster hunting with my brother today. Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. There was barely any, I made it barely any lighter. I just had a little bit left on the brush and I thought it would be fine. But now, if it's lighter like this, it's maybe, you might see the smears again. If it's not the exact same color. Ah, shit. I haven't played Monster Hunter in a long, like, okay, 10 days. And today I was like, I kind of feel like doing it again. I said like a funny, to me it was funny, like a thing, I was like, pursuing hobbies greater than pursuing men, or like, you know, love or relationships, because I was a bit like mad at something recently. So I was like, fuck this. I'll just all I want to do is hunt monsters. Why does it feel like it's so much lighter suddenly? That's okay. No hunting men. Yeah. I'd rather hunt monsters than men. Although, what's the difference, am I right? Hunt them and take their trophies, yeah. God, I was gonna say, like, take their claws and fangs. That sounds psychotic when you put it into this metaphor. Nah, but like, I don't know. Humans are exhausting. I have so many things I like doing. I don't need to bother with like navigating new people that, you know, maybe it's probably not worth it. 'Cause everyone's a millionaire. What does WB mean? What about? Or what does it mean? Or welcome back? What is WB? Look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Ah, there's some sticky stuff. What about? Well, I mean, Italians are, you know, stereotypically known to be very handsome, at least. My mom likes Italians. Or, like, she likes the Mediterranean people. She's like, everyone's so handsome. They're also with their dark hair and everything and nice brown eyes. No, it's just more like, I think I'm too old to, maybe, I mean, making compromises sounds stupid because you should always make compromises, I guess. Not always, but like, it's not, it's more like I'm too old to try to become friends with people who are, like, if they're like exhausting or something, like, I don't care. If I see something I don't like, I don't need it, you know what I mean? Maybe if I were younger, it would be more important to me. At this point, I'm like, I feel like I have established relationships, and then, you know, with my friends, and if I meet someone new and I think we could become friends, but then there's some stuff that's I don't like, then I'm like, okay, I don't need to be friends with you. I'm over it. No bullshit zone. Yeah, like more like, maybe not immediately, maybe, but like Helia knows I was ranting about it to Helia about this trouble, but like, it's like, first you hope you become friends with someone and get close to someone, and then you realize maybe this would be like trouble, you know? It's like, oh, you would have, man, I can already tell I don't like the way they do this, I don't like the way they do that, and then, or like, then you would have like discussions about shit. I'm like, I can also just like chill with what I have now. It's fine. If it's not automatically easy and like everything, you know, falls into place, then I don't need it. It's like, I already have friends and everything. I'm good. You know. Damn. Well, I'm like not a single chance. Well, that's like, not even, how did I put it, like, the things that irked me, I used to play Despacito. The things that irked me in this case is like not something you would know on a superficial level about someone. But then like if you get to know someone more closely, like superficially, it's like fun maybe to hang out. But then if you get to know someone closer and you realize there's some icks and some things that make you go like, hold up. Then at this point, like, I don't need, ich hab's nicht nötig. Wie sagt man das auf Englisch? I don't need to make this more than superficial. I'm like, I actually have another friend where, like, they were getting a little bit annoying, honestly. And I was like, you know what? I'm good with just a superficial friendship. You know? They were bad all the time, yeah. Like, you can think maybe at first it's like, oh, wait, that's nice. But then, you know, as you get to know each other, it can go good or go to shit, yeah. But then you have to be like, oh, okay. Like there are people that I know, like a few people in my friend group that I know where I'm like, see, I don't hate anyone, right? I never hate anyone. I don't care enough to hate anyone. But it's more like, well, it's fun if we see each other at the pub, but that's about it. I don't need to like hang out with you one-on-one or something, and we're not like best friends. And that's fine. That's okay. Not everyone can be your bestie, right? Or not everyone can be a relationship partner. So if I were to meet someone new and then found out that they're like, I don't know, right-wing or something, I would definitely cut ties and let it go. I don't have energy to have those kinds of discussions. Yes, exactly. That's like, I don't have the energy to have those kinds of discussions. Interestingly, my brother brought this up randomly at some point. He was like, yeah, do you guys talk about like this type of things, like politics with your friends? And he's like, it's so interesting because I have different friends and they're from high school days, so from like way back. But they have different, I was gonna say religious, I don't even know, but different political views and vote like differently. And he's like, sometimes I discuss with them about it. Like he's more like the middle ground, the middleman. And he's like, sometimes we discuss about that. And it's so interesting because it's almost like he's navigating a discussion at like a show or something, you know, where you have like, well, but you know, like bringing like navigating the conversation. And he was like, and I said, well, it's so interesting because if you become friends nowadays with someone, now that you as a person, as an older adult, like mid-20s plus, you kind of established yourself more and your morals and your person, you know, you're like, if I meet someone nowadays and I don't vibe with them, I don't need to be friends with them. But then if you have these old friendships, and some of them may be a bit weird, but you've been friends for so long, and we all agreed, like, if we met these people nowadays, or even his friends, like I said, he's more like in the middle ground, but then these friends that he has, they're kind of like an opposite ends of the spectrum. They would not become friends nowadays. They're only friends because they've been friends for so long. I feel like once you reach a certain age, you're like, I don't need this in my life, you know? I can just move on. And we were like, yeah, we would not be friends with some people nowadays. If we met them today, right? We would not care about them. People are different and change day by day. Yeah, that's kind of what happened for me. I thought I was getting along with someone really well. But then there was one day, actually on Friday, where I was like, wait. It wasn't even directed at me, but I just felt like in the group setting, there were some things that gave me a red flag. And I was like, meh. Actually, I've never seen that side, I think. So even though we've known each other for a while, that was like, I was like, that was new. And I was like, wait. Suddenly, that's a bit weird. And it's a pity. Because it's always, I mean, sure, it is a bit sad if you had like hopes for getting along with someone, but then at the end of the day, pursue hobbies, not men. Ah! Oh, I almost dropped it. And that's why I'm painting an egg today as an Easter bunny, because, I mean, that's where life's at, you know? I was taking a nap at the lake, taking a run. Taking a run? Doing a run? Going for a run? Going for a run. Listening to good music, doing something artsy. That's what life's about. I think it's still a bit glossy. Oh yeah, it's definitely still a bit wet. That's unfortunate because I'm tired of waiting. We could prepare some dark purple. What should we make the things? So taco. So let me, so the lower one now, like the bright blue one with the little like round scales, that's kind of what I'm doing for most of the egg. So they use 2 colors. I could do a lighter and a darker one. I think it would be cool to put like a lighter, the top of the egg probably, oh you don't see it, the top of the egg probably the lighter bows, and then the bottom the darker one. So I'll just use the light purple I made here, and like the pure dark purple at the top. And then I'd rather do, I think I do have silver. Yeah, I do have silver. So I think instead of the gold, we could make it silver, right? Because, I don't know. Or do we do gold? And then pure white for the little dots. And then we're gonna paint the little flower somewhere. It's a murder on a dance floor. You better not kill the mood. Oh, kill the groove, not the mood. Well, it's a murder on a dance floor. I'm scared of starting. How do you make it at the top? So we're gonna make them obviously like go down. So if we start at the top, we're gonna make them like downwards. So, and they have 3 bows each. We don't need to do 3 if we don't want. At the start, we should do like 2 each. And then at some point here, it changes to 3. Well, let me actually put that in the corner as a reference. Okay, which brush do I use? I have much thinner brushes as well. Oh, wait. I want to use my new favorite universal brush. Vallejo #1. Precision. It seems a bit thick, but I know that they make it a thin tip. Once they're wet, they're meant to make a really precise thin tip. So I'm scared. Needs water. Come on. Somewhere on a dance floor. You better not kill groove. I don't even know how many to do around. Oh no, oh no, they're already so uneven. I need to do them in like one stroke. I can't really look at it from the top. It's... Maybe it is a bit unhandy. Unwieldy. Maybe like this? I don't know. Oh, maybe I should... Oh god, I don't know how many we can fit. So they don't really... Oh god. Are they more narrow at the bottom? No, wait, they're not. Okay. So they're more like... Hit the road, Chuck, and don't you come back no more. They're more like just straight up U's. Oh god. Woman, don't you treat me so mean, you're the best woman I've ever seen. I didn't want to do 4, but now 1 is more narrow. That's exactly what I was scared of. Oh god. See, in my experience from doing another mandala egg is once you have like everything, once like a lot of it is painted, it looks still good. Even if it's not really even, because you just have a lot of thin lines and it will just look good. I hope, I guess. Coping. At the road, Jack. Okay. Now they go in between everywhere. I'll do the larger one first, I think. The outer. And then we can do a smaller one inside. Oh no, wait, they kinda... No! Okay, I have to do another, like a second one outside, because they kind of have to start at almost at the middle of this small flower, otherwise... But they go straight out. How do they do it? It's so big. That's way too big. Oh my god, it's gonna look ass. I forgot something. Out on the table, stumbling in. Do, do, do. You have to like keep a... We have to keep like a window for... our flower painting. Okay, I think that's kind of even. How did they... But their bows are like so straight. They go like this. They don't even have... They're not like tapered like a drop. I don't know how they do that. I think I made it bad. Chat, it's bad. Now it's gonna look good. It's gonna look fine. Trust the process. Trust the process. The first one was a bit big. It's gonna be better. The first one was like crazy big. I don't know why I did that. Ah, why did I do it like this? Maybe I can repair it by... No, we cannot overpaint that. Wow. Not at all. Why is it so different? Why is it so bright? Shit, I messed up. Chat, I ruined it. Uh-oh. Tried to fix it. I ruined it. I think when it dries, it gets darker, right? Oh yeah, actually we can overpaint it. Nice. If we also like blend it with the background, it doesn't really, it's not as noticeable. Okay, fine. Okay, we're gonna do this one last. We're gonna come back to it. Let's continue on the other side. I don't know how to make it like on the back. I can't like push the brush up, you know what I mean? I don't know how to do the second. I guess I can't do it in one swoop. I thought I would have to make it in one swoop, the bow, but I think that's not good. Oh. Shit, I should have done it like way more out there. Oh no, now I have the same problem again. These are like far apart, yeah. You know, like... I don't know. It's because this one isn't... Oh god, I just traced the exact same. I'm so stupid. Look at the difference here. What am I doing? Oh my god. So bad. See, but then at the end of the day, it will still look good. Because it's still gonna have a shit ton of fucking... It's gonna have a lot of pattern and it's still gonna look nice. How is it with the 3D model for hand cam stuff? I think I can't really see myself because when I look down, I obviously can't look at the same time at the screen. But one of the reasons why I wanted to do 3D for hand cam for a long time already is because the model has more range of movement, obviously. And when I do hand cam and painting, I obviously look down a lot, and I know that the 2D model can't bend this far, like, down. So I've been wanting to do it in 3D for a while. And I think it's good. I think I like it. It probably does exactly what I wanted it to do. Right? So I'll probably do 3D hand cams as the standard from now on. There's no turning back. Even wow. I think I have to retrace them because they're not really that like I don't have like full coverage. So I'll trace the inner ones for a second. Wants to roll down. Oops. That's not Okay. Most of freedom, pleasure, not. Oh god, I made it too thick. It's very hard to. The position is so hard to paint in. I can't really have it at an angle that I like. And it's a bit jittery, like holding it like this, it's spinning a little bit and stuff. It makes it a bit precarious. I saw an Easter market and I was so surprised that at the amount of eggs they had that were like painted crazy like this by hand. That must be so many hours of work. Surely they haven't done this all in one season. I don't think they sell their whole stock in each season, right? They carry it over for sure. But still a crazy amount. I don't mind painting one egg, but if you have to paint like the same motif and everything 20, no, not even 20, like 50 times, I think I would just get tired of it too. But to have like consistent quality over so many eggs is crazy. I'm wondering if these people, like, what is their normal job? Because this must take so much time, but for sure that's not their whole day job, right? I can't imagine painting like 50 mandala eggs and have like a normal job. Maybe they use stencils? I don't think so. Not all of them were like mandala as well. Like some had like painted, you know, rabbits, but like super realistic. Fucking Dürerhase on eggs. You know what I mean? Albrecht Dürer. I mean, not exactly that one. I just mean like in the... almost this level of detail. Ouch. Okay, now they have to get bigger again. Okay, let's not mess this up. I'm going for the inner one. Now the outer one. Inner one. Oh, at the Easter market I saw eggs. So many Easter eggs, and someone painted them, right? Like... that must be so much work. I mean, look how long it takes me to do this, and it doesn't even look that good. It's not even, like, nice and even. I don't know how to do it. Well, it's just like a Christmas market, but they sell Easter stuff instead. Like eggs and... but also like food and whatever. They just do it because people need, you know, more markets per year. The artists, I suppose. Although, like, the decorations are entirely different. They're like spring and Easter decorations, so it's not like they give them... like, it's not like the same people have the opportunity to sell their stuff again. It's like entirely new products. I did this on purpose because otherwise it would not reach. This one is still super big here, I don't know. It is because I started unevenly on the central flower that messed it up. I thought I could like correct on that later, but nope. Not really. I almost only made 4 leaves in the middle, but that would have not been enough, I think, so. I squeezed in a 5th one, and now some are unevenly distributed. It's gonna be fine. You do it so many times, but that takes so much patience too, doing it, like painting the same motif over and over must be so boring. And it felt like they already sold like 5,000, you know? If it takes you 5,000 times to practice and then you still have to paint 5,000 for sale. That's a lot of eggs. They had like many dozens of the same motif. Whole like palettes full of them. I think honestly, probably painting a singular motif like a rabbit or a flower is maybe easier, because doing something symmetrical on an egg where you don't see all the sides at all times at this, you know, at the same time, kind of difficult, and also it's really hard to hold, I think. If I could touch your body, I know not everybody who's got a body like you. Need some time to back in motion. Feeding the cat so you won't survive. Fair. You're gonna demand. Okay, I think I'll do one more light, and then we're gonna switch to the dark stripes at the bottom. Okay, inner. Okay, okay. Outer. Oh god. Before you put my heart back on the floor. The foolish notion. Gotta have faith. Okay, outer. I don't like doing the outer one first. Okay, maybe I'll do the other one first. It always feels so big, but it's better probably to... Crying. Oops. But it's so hard to do even pressure on this stupid egg. Because it's I'm like jittery, right? My hand is, and it's going like this, and my hand is like ooh. What day is it? It's Sunday, isn't it? Just thinking if there's... Man, tomorrow I'll finally have to finish my fucking job application. Okay. It's gonna look good with all the decoration on it, I promise. I hope. Listen to watch the sunrise. By the way, when I sang my when I sang the thing, which one? Total Eclipse of the Heart. People sang along, especially at the start. They were like into it, right? They were like, oh yeah, good song and stuff. At the karaoke, I mean, right? But then at the end, I feel like no one applauded, and I was like, shit. I mean, not everyone always did, because people were like distracted in their conversations and stuff. But I was like, damn. You guys applauded for other people, but not for me. Sedge. I don't think I was like the worst singer there, not at all. There was one girl and a guy who were like, no, actually 2 girls and a guy who were like really, really good. Everyone else was also like just average. He was actually a really young guy. He must have been like, what, 13 or something? He was pretty good too. He was with one girl who... She wasn't like really bad, but sometimes you can tell people think, or like girls think, singing higher means it's better. Like it's automatically, oh, you can sing high, you're... It's like, that's like good. But she was kind of pitchy, not gonna lie. Like, you don't have to... Higher doesn't equal better, in my opinion. But it's like... kind of covering up that it's like not that good, because it's still gonna be impressive for people that it's high. Weirdest co-work experience was when I sang something, and afterwards a lady came up to me as I stepped down the stage, and she shook my hands and was telling me how special I was and what a gift I had. Oh, that's interesting. How does she know it's a gift? Maybe you're trained professional. Like, she's saying that, but she doesn't know your singing background. I mean, sometimes there are some, like, really good people, but they probably already know that they're good. I don't know. Okay. Okay, see, it's not so bad. I'm gonna switch to the dark purple now. So, I'm gonna just use the pure, undiluted dark purple from the tube. But it's still nice, right? I mean, it's still nice to... that people clearly think you're a really good singer. I mean, that's a good compliment either way. But saying someone is gifted is always like, how do you know that they are not just super trained? Do you assume everyone who goes to karaoke is an amateur? Who hasn't sung for a while? Like, even if you're an amateur, you can be very practiced, right? I wouldn't have known if she told me now you're really full of yourself. Yeah. now you were like, damn, if this lady says it, I have to pursue a career in singing, for sure. To do I like what you like. Well, I'm making me try. I should. I wonder if I should make the bows like a little bit not as flat, but now I've already started this way. Das ist jetzt so. Oh, sorry, I just start speaking German. Now that's like the problem that I can't really paint into the light one. Also, it might be a bit too diluted. I have to go over it a second time anyway. It's a bit too thin, the paint. I'm making like the little light thing from the pressure in it. Wait, we only get 3 around here now? Oh, because of the... I should have started on the other side, because now I can't put my finger here. Okay. What does he always say there? Wait, I need to look this up. What is the lyrics? Oh, he does say walk out the door. Okay. I wasn't sure because it kind of sometimes sounds like it, sometimes it doesn't. Shit, I made a little speck of dark in the middle. That's okay. Grocery. He always says grocery. It's so cute. I mean, of course he always does it. It's always the same recording. It makes me laugh all the time. See, now this one is too short. These two are kind of like lower, and then this one is so high up. These two. That's okay. It's okay. Now I'll start on this side, and we have to imagine we're starting somewhere here. Like, I'll try to start in the middle. Oh god, what did I do? That is such a wrong angle of anything. Oh god, wait. I don't have paper towels. Help. The angle was all wrong here. Okay, repair color. Moving out. Moving out. Oh no, I've touched the... Actually, that's also bad. I just noticed down there, my hand like rubbed off the color. There's an outbreak. That's actually perfect. I'll quickly go to the toilet. I'll BRB. I'm back. Oh, hell yeah. I hope you have a good rest, and I hope your headache gets better. And I hope you finally get healthy. I brought my dotting tool. That is usually it's meant for nail art, but I'm gonna make the little white dots on it with that later. Okay. So, where were we? I think the problem is also... They wouldn't... So usually this would go like this, and then we would have... See, it doesn't even... It doesn't make sense that there are only two in between. That's okay. I'll do it this way. I made the same mistake of making the angle wrong, but... Oh god, I don't know. I made it bad. I made it like the same bad that it was. Ooh, that was my karaoke song yesterday. September. Do you remember 21st night, September? What am I doing? Can't help. This is so bad. It's totally off. No. It's totally off center suddenly. Like, why does it not make sense suddenly? I'm crying. It doesn't make sense. Get off. Bad color. Oh, the fresh one came off really nice. Should have... Ah, the rest is... Why is this... Oh, because this one is like much older. I think it's like... This is all bad. This is all bad. The bottom is all bad. This makes no sense. Oh shit. I made water run around the egg. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm making it worse. So, technically if these were to continue, it would be like here. And then there would be 3, so there would be 1. So this one would go like from here to here. And then 1 from here to here. So this one would already like go further technically, but... Luckily that's the bottom of the egg, so it's not... We're not gonna see it so much when we hang it up. Yow. That's part. So, just... Let me... Wait. So this one would continue like that, yeah? And then we would have another one. And the third one. So that means these... Like this would go until here. And then we would have... Another one that goes like this. And then we would have one that goes like this. So this one is like completely wrong. Oh shit, wrong color. This is all wrong. This one is... we can maybe... I don't know. I should have drawn the... like a guideline. So we would have like posture check. Thank you. Just a second. Okay. Thank you. I wish I had more of my juice, but I'm already out. Okay, now I'm gonna let it dry. Ouch. I'm gonna think again real hard about how this makes sense. So this is, I guess, because it's getting smaller again. Before you break your spine, yeah. I can't really... I need to lean back for a second. Because when I do this, I obviously hunch over the table. So... the egg gets, like, more narrow again at the bottom. So I guess the circles can get smaller again. But it's obviously very uneven, everything, so... I'm stretching. There's still the possibility that we totally mess up the flower painting and then it's gonna look bad anyway. I think I want to paint a violet, probably. I think that would make sense, but also look cute. Okay, now let's see. Okay, wait. I'm gonna use my pencil here. So one would go... This is also... I should have... No. Looking on the land, you know. I'm blowing in it so it dries quicker, but I don't know. It still takes a second. Okay. I think I covered up pretty good, actually. Look. I mean, this spot, okay. This one is fresh. I just started painting it, but the rest already painted, covered up pretty okay. I need to look for a reference for Violet. Or, you know what also be cute? So we don't use too much purple. Maybe it would be cute to put like this flower. The little daisy in there. It has pink tips too. That could be cute. I could make like a daisy with light purple tips. And then it wouldn't... Then we would have like a white flower in there and not... It wouldn't be all purple only. Which might be a bit boring. Or I could do a purple one with like a violet or something, but put like these white little stuff as like secondary flower, like a tiny white ones. I don't know, something like that. I don't know what kind of leaves do they have. Wait, let me Google Gänseblümchen. Gänseblümchen. Common daisy. Okay. They often show up in like bunches. I don't see the leaves really. They just have like generic, I guess generic like oval leaves. Yeah. I would have to draw... See, but you can't draw 2 flowers. Flowers always have to come in bunches of, like, uneven numbers. So, like, 3. Drawing 3 is a lot. Drawing 1 is too little. I don't know. Hard to say. Now, the pencil is probably gonna... make a lot of, like, sharp things, but it's okay. Let's see. Kind of like this. And then the second one. It's so weird. They have to become more narrow. That's the problem. Because it's like tapering towards the bottom. You can't make them as round. You have to make them more tapered. More like an actual snake scale. Otherwise they won't fit together. That's kind of the secret here. That's very weird. It's hard to... Now I made a lot of ugly pencil marks, but I hope I can cover them up anyway. Okay, let's see. Very tentatively starting. We can make it better later. This is very weird. Getting the correct angles on this is very strange. I think I kind of did it now. And we're still having 5, so that's good. I think we kept that. At the start we had 5. There goes my baby. She gives me up the fever. Relax. Still no seal, yeah. You should paint a seal egg. Make your own Easter egg. Why do I feel like suddenly the thickness of the lines are so much better? What happened? Suddenly I can make even thickness, evenly thick lines? I cannot paint, that doesn't matter. Kids also paint Easter eggs and it's fine. Like, just do it. Doesn't need to be a photorealistic seal. You can just make a seal on an egg. I just break it? No. Why would you break it? You don't need to hold it in like a vice grip. Oh god, something fell and that scared me. God damn it. Oh, it's that song. I didn't recognize it at first. Now I know what it is. Man, I painted out of the line a little bit there. It was better before. Shit. We're gonna clean up between these bows with the medium color. Oops, that was a big splotch of color. Of paint. Oops. I don't know what kind of border I should make for the frame that's in the middle. Oh god, no! Ah! Like here for the middle part, I don't know what I should do as a frame. Maybe nothing would look good. I mean, having nothing would look good. But I don't know. Okay, I'll use the medium color a little bit to clean up. The pencil and everything. Oops. I always accidentally dip into the lighter one. Again. I'll also do it for the center here, because I did draw some guide lines on there, which I will remove. Oops. I'm concentrating so hard. I'm sorry that I'm so silent right now. I'm trying not to mess this up on the last, like, cleanup. Yeah, it's focus mode. No, don't bonk me right now. Damn girl, okay. Oh god, I'm so jittery. Help. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ooh. Okay, there's a little bit more pencil here. Pencil is surprisingly hard to paint over. Like, it's not... it was easier to paint over darker paint than over pencil. I feel like... I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, wow, there's... Yeah, I needed a lot of guidance here. This is like peak old radio station. Oh, I forgot this was with Michael Jackson. That's crazy. Who's the other singer? Wait, is that a... Is the other singer a guy or a woman? I can't tell. Now I need to look it up. What? Paul McCartney? In no way it's Paul McCartney singing. I thought it was a woman at first, but then then also like one line I was like, wait a minute. Who's singing that? Paul? Okay. That? No way. No, that's not his voice at all. Wait, who's... George Martin produced it? Okay. Eh? Is it just Michael Jackson singing, but just differently than he usually does? No. What? I'm so confused. No way that's Paul McCartney. That's bamboozling me right now. Okay, technically, we need another row of bows down here. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Just maybe we'll just leave it, to be honest. Unless we could make like really small ones. I don't know if that's gonna look good or bad. I'm just gonna do it. Oh shit! I forgot I had the light color on it. Okay, now it's a bit lighter colored. I don't care. This is we're winging everything. Like we're just doing whatever happens happens. Happy little accidents, right? She never kept the same address. Okay. Now the basis is done. So, oh shit, I forgot. Oh, they made 3 little bows on the large ones. I totally forgot. Oops. When you look at the reference image, they made like 3 bows on the larger ones in the middle. Actually, on most of them. That's why it looks much more finer and smaller. Oh, it's okay. Why is it so warm in here? Oh, maybe from all the light. Also, why is my phone not on... Oh god, why did I not lower the brightness? I hate that it changes it automatically. Okay. Oh wait, I also forgot the second bow on all of them. What am I doing? I'm so stupid. Okay, fine. We have to do one more round of dark purple. I didn't want to, but now we have to. Okay. It's really warm. I want to open a window, but window, but I don't want any like outside noises. It would probably be noise cancelled out anyway. It's so ugly. Today I found out I can't actually paint. When you can't tell by the way I use my work, I'm a promise man, no time to talk. Is it already fading out? How short is that fucking song? That song is 1.5 minutes long? What? That's barely a song. I didn't know it was that short. And the violet glow. Oops. Okay, do we do a third bow in between all of them now, or are we gonna ruin it if we do that? That's the question. If I do a third one, a smaller one, are we gonna ruin it? I should have made the second one, like the big and the small one, now closer together. Because now the third one... No, we can't do a third one. The third one would look out of place now, I think. I think now... Because now they're kind of evenly spaced, so I shouldn't. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the dots with white, and then... So white dots, and then the little line in the middle in metallic. I'm gonna use metallic silver. Let's see. How do we space the dots? Do we put one in the middle, or do we like put them apart like that? I think not in the middle. Or do we want... No, we should maybe, because then it's gonna be in between these. You're gonna sleep? Okay. Hope you have a good sleep. Have a good night. A good start to your week tomorrow. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, wait, now we need the big side of the dotting tool. Making bigger dots here. That was actually, I wanted to sing that for karaoke, but then I didn't because I don't know actually why. I just forgot. Down to an art. Now it all. That don't impress me much. So you got to move. Oh, I forgot. Well, I forgot the second round here. Second bow. Is it cute? I think it's pretty. It's turning out to be kind of cute, even though I made it so irregular. I like that the dots automatically get smaller because they have less. I have less paint on the dotting tool. We can. Oh wait, that would be cute. We can put like a few. We can put a few. That don't impress me much. We can put a few rhinestones on like some of them, you know, like not all of them. But like a few of them could be secret rhinestones. Mimi, hello, welcome back. Very cute so far, thank you. I messed up. I didn't put like 3 bows like on the reference, but I honestly, this is hard. It was so hard to make it kind of regular. But I think with all the, you know, extra stuff like the little dots, and then maybe I could still mess up the plant painting. Who knows? Hopefully not, but. I'm getting so hungry. I should, but I don't really have anything I could eat tonight. Unless I eat like a toast with salami again or something, but I eat that currently every day as a snack. I need to eat something else. They're gonna, at the bottom, we're just gonna do posture check. Thank you. Oh, wait, I can... Ah, that is so relaxing for my fingers. If I just, like, tilt it up like this, I can put the skewer into the carpet. It's actually very comfortable. Although it's not very stable, to be honest, but it's okay. I can't really put my fingers anywhere here. I should have switched to the small dotting tool again. It's okay. Okay, well, in this case, we have to do the top two. Oh, I can't speak anymore. But I'm gonna use the small dotting side. I think I'm just gonna do it similarly, like just... Well, let's start with one on each. Do we do more than one? No, I think it's good. Now, the scary part is I want to draw on this empty space. I want to paint a flower. And I was thinking of painting a daisy like this. But I can't just paint one. But I also can't paint two, so I need to either commit to painting 3 or just do one, or maybe do 2 different ones. It could be 2. See, you, like I said, you do flowers in uneven numbers. So if I were to do 2, I would have to paint 2 different ones, if anything, right? So maybe one daisy going like in one direction, and then the other one, I don't know what it should be. A violet, maybe? But that's also difficult. I kind of want 3 daisies, but I'm scared I'm gonna mess them up. So there's the golden part on the egg, on the reference egg. I'll make it silver. And let me check my silver. I should have it at hand. Maybe I'll do that first. I'm procrastinating the flower because it's a bit scary. Oh yeah, I bought the red metallic too for the Iron Man. I haven't finished him yet. I started him on stream, like repainting that stupid movie theater figure. I haven't finished it. So this is a silver, but it's not like a super glittery silver, I think. It's more like I don't know. It's like a metallic... Yeah, well. But also, it's hard to say. They usually... I don't know if it's gonna look good because it's so uneven. On this one, it's so even, so they always have these nice drop shapes between them. I don't know how to paint them. Okay, I'll do a test. Oh, I never do tests. I'm gonna do a test. Like a test stroke somewhere. Oh, whoa, 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 it's overflowing. Oh no. Help. Uh-oh. I don't know which brush is best, but probably the round one still, as opposed to the flat. We need like a drop shape. What is that? What is that rap that sounds like a educational kids rap or something? That's crazy. So like, okay, I need to like start with low brush pressure and then do like a little bit of pressure so I can make like a drop, right? But it's gonna be so small. I don't have any bigger brushes unless, wait, I might have actually. I thought I already used my... This one is a flat. I don't want to use it. But I have... I have... This. This might be a bit bigger. It has like a bigger... like, no, it's not... doesn't have such a sharp tip. And I think that could maybe be good for here. For this. Oof. Fear, hello.
Fear Twilight cheered X1.
Okay, I think this one is okay. Hi. What are you doing? Fucking spamming.
Fear Twilight cheered X1.
Shut up! God damn it.
Fear Twilight cheered X1.
What's up? God damn it. I can't place my hand down somewhere. Oh man, I can't put my hand anywhere. I don't know how to do this.
Fear Twilight cheered X1.
Okay, this has to do. And I can't. Fear Twilight cheered X1.
Fear Twilight cheered X1.
Fear Twilight. He's calling you Fear Twilight. God damn it.
Fear Twilight cheered X1.
Oh my god. Is it done?
Fear Twilight cheered X1. Fear Twilight cheered X1. Fear Twilight cheered X2.
What?
Fear
X2?
2.
Bruh. Wow, you got me there. What's up? Are we playing RuneScape? 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 What did I just say? I was gonna say RuneScape, and then in the middle of saying that, I suddenly became unsure if that's the real name, so I hesitated and I said RuneScape. Ah! Help.
Fear Twilight cheered X1. Now we back to 1 just because this chaos is too much fun.
Loose. Put off the Sunday shoes. Oh, kick off the Sunday shoes. I thought we were putting them on. Well, no, we're kicking them off to do the dancing. Okay, now I think the silver adds. I think it's good. A good decision. Now, shit, where do I put it? On this uneven piece of... I mean... Okay. I'm in ads and I can't hear shit. Haha. 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 Get added. I'm not speaking much anyway, I'm concentrating. I was yapping today at when we started. But now I'm trying so hard not to mess this up because it's harder than I expected it to be. Or more like I'm doing worse than I thought I would be doing. So now I feel like I have to actually concentrate, otherwise it won't be pretty at the end. But it's actually nice. See, that's what I meant. Even if it's uneven, I have experienced this before. It will still look good in the end because it will still look complex anyway. Wait, maybe I'll... Night fever, night fever. Welcome back from ads. You got karma for spamming. Oh, I should have done this much earlier. This is actually so much more comfortable for my hand to put it on the thing. Night fever, night fever. This one is such a large gap here. That's crazy. It's so uneven. I said before ads, I said, in case you're still here, I said, so are we playing RuneScape? But I called it RuneScape or something. I don't know. It's not called Sasuke, it's Sasuke. It's RuneScape. I'm gonna make like just tiny little strips here, like just like this. And kind of the same here. Okay. I think so we're done with the normal stuff. Now the thing that's missing is the actual painting. My ears are so warm from the headphones. Can I find... Wait, Daisy? What if I look for Genshin Oblivion, like a Daisy painting? Painting? Let me see, how do people paint them? Okay. Is that... That's great. I was like, is that Santana's guitar? It is. Isn't it insane how like someone's guitar can be so recognizable? Who's the singer? Michelle B? Wait, Michelle B? Isn't that like from the Spice Girls? Little bit of this. I'm trying to see if I find a painting of... Like, no one paints 2 daisies. Like I said, that's... You don't paint 2 flowers. But... maybe like a constellation of 3 that looks feasible to me. I don't know. Just three flower heads together, but I would like to have more like with a stem in it and stuff, so I don't know. I guess there are nice pictures of single ones. I could still try a single one. Man, none of this is really... I don't know. I don't know how to space them out. Because if I paint them too small, it's gonna be really difficult. If I paint them too large, I'm not gonna fit 3. I'm still unsure. Yeah, someone painted 2. Wow. I don't know. Maybe I'll just wing it. That's what I usually do. Wait, I need to open a window though. Ugh. Man. And it's gonna be summer again. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so hot. I can't imagine doing like what I'm doing now. To be fair, now I'm wearing like long clothes. But I can't imagine doing that in summer. What am I doing? What am I gonna do in summer? You know what? I have an idea. I'll just paint kind of what I have here. So I'll paint this little violet, which... not violet, like... well, I don't know what it's called in English. But it already lost its petals again. But, kind of like one daisy with a little bit of white and maybe the little lila one. So, what do we need? How do I start? Oh god. It has a lot of little petals. Maybe I'll start with... okay, I'll get out the yellow. Which yellow? Probably more like a cool tone yellow. Because I feel like purple is more cool tone, to be honest. Oh, I need to pick a green too. It must be like a muted green. We can't go in with something crazy. So I'm gonna put the... oh man. I need reference. How do people draw them? Alright, okay. Okay, well... okay, we're gonna have to make this a bit fancy though. Oh god, the egg is rolling. I'm gonna need a bit of brown later for shading that, but... okay. I should have maybe just like dotted, like mixed the colors a little bit and like sprinkled it on basically. Okay, we're going for it. Shit, I should have made it way more over there. I'm so stupid. Why am I sometimes so stupid, guys? Why am I just so bad? Is it supposed to look kind of like realistic too? So we'll see about that. Uh-oh. I put yellow into my white. Whoops. That's okay. It doesn't need to be... One of the little... Do you see the little flower is like losing petals? Rip. Alright, so... So the obviously like the ones in the back are kind of shorter. Why does it look fuzzy? It looks fuzzy. Help. Is it a hairy flower? What is that? Also, it needs to be bigger, I think. I've never drawn it or painted a daisy, but how hard can it be, right? I need to feather it, like not feather it out that hard at the end, or it will look like it's hairy. Okay, I think it's cute. What if I do a second one? I mean, it's not done yet, obviously. There's gonna be shading, but like, what if I do a second one and then it's like a something else as a third? I think they're nice. I want the second one. More white in this thing. I should have put it way more over there, to be honest. So that's my bad. Oh god, my eyes just flickered. This one I'm gonna make more round. Like a more like a front view. Or like a top down. I don't care that it's an even number. Who cares? Oh god, that was too much yellow. Using the old paint here. I don't want to get a fresh one. I'm such a lazy painter. The good thing about daisies is you don't have to care about the number of petals. Probably, if you were to look at it scientifically, I'm sure they have a certain number of petals. But if you just paint them, it doesn't really matter because you just draw a shitload. They can like overlap and stuff. So you can... I'm gonna start with like a base color for them. And then... I'm gonna do something else too. Maybe I should have... Well, it's okay, we can do it later. So, and then we're gonna add like another... Maybe one that's like half... has a little bit of like purple. Wait, ooh, that could... That could make it either really good or really bad. Because we need like a bit of shade at the another layer to be like distinctive from this one. And also I want to make it a bit visible that sometimes they have like pink tips like here. Which I think I'm gonna add extra, but I want the shadow. So if I make like a second layer, it's gonna have shadow, right? I want the shadow to be purple because that goes with the theme. So let's try that. I'll try to make on here somewhere like a dipping pool, so to say, where I can dip into like half purple, half white with one brush stroke. I think I already messed it up, but that's okay. And then like all my brush strokes will be like a little bit white, a little bit purple. I think I should also maybe use a different brush, not such a thin tip. This one is maybe also too thin, or like too sharp. I don't know. We'll try with. Oops. Try with this one. Ooh, I think that's too much purple. Okay. It's meant to not mix. It's meant to have like a stripe of purple and a stripe of white. Yeah, kind of like this. It's like when you put ketchup and mayo on your plate and you don't want them to actually mix. Or is that just me? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Trying my best. I was trying to have it like be like a shadow, but it's not really looking good. Okay, we just have to work it more in that case. Now I have to commit and like have a few of them actually be darker like this. Like the lower ones, we're gonna do white over them. Right? Like these are gonna be the lower layers maybe? Something like this. Maybe that makes sense. Okay, back to white. And they need to be... Okay, I need more white. They need to be like a... Oh, wait, actually I have more white here. They need to be like more clear cut. Not so fuzzy and not so... You know... runny. So I'll try to get a bit less watery. maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Not fully convinced, but... There's... I don't know what happened there. I need more definition here. This brush is like splitting, so I messed it up. That's bad. But it's okay. We can salvage it a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this... a little bit of this like light purple. No, actually, you know what? It should be the dark, bright purple. But very watery. It's maybe already too dry. I was gonna make the pink tips with dark purple too. And then I need to decide on a green for the stems. I don't know which green I'm gonna use. Must be like a sage green or something. Just a very thin wash of some purple, because it's gonna look a little bit pink. It's actually the perfect pink purple. It's the same as in the real one that I have. It's so ugly, the lower one. I messed it up with the lower lashes, quote unquote. It looks better in real life, I think. Well, the wet paint still has to dry, then it won't be so glossy, and then it will show up a bit better. Let's try another layer on these tips here. I feel like this, they have barely anything. Oh, I was wondering when we're gonna like redo the songs, because the playlist is only 3 hours something and we've been streaming for 3 hours 30, so it was bound to happen soon. We had this one already, but it's okay, it's a good song. Wasn't that the one where it said it's like really short? Maybe what it needs... Oh, wait, I have an idea. I was gonna use some form of gray, but... We have the silver. Is it still wet? Oh, a little bit. Oh, shit. I could try to do some, like, middle... I don't know what you call it, like, middle veins in silver. To give each, like, single one a bit more definition. I think I shouldn't put it in the middle. Doesn't look good. I should put it on like the outer. Like between them. I'm so jittery again. Help. I made it worse. Looks ass. Well, maybe we can salvage it by doing a bit of the inner yellow. We have to like redo it a bit. I love how I said I ruined it and then I go on to do it on the other one too. Now I have to commit. But I diluted it to make it less harsh. Yeah, that's better. Maybe I can dilute that a bit. Like take a little bit of it off. I don't know if I'm improving it or making it worse. Oops. I have to try to make it better now because it's not really good. Okay, well, it's not the worst. Right, the yellow parts. Ah, wait. Well, I don't know if I can use the dotting tool much, but let's see. Small side. I'm using the whitish yellow now. We haven't used it yet. Okay, okay. A little bit of the opposite, probably. A little bit of the brown. Just a little bit. Maybe, oh, maybe I shouldn't, like, mix it. I don't dare to do a full dark brown. Okay, I messed up because I can't dot that. It's too dry. So indecisive. Okay. Well. Carefully distributing a few. Okay, I think I like it. I messed up like all this mess here, but otherwise I think it's pretty okay. Okay, wow, the stems. All right. Maybe I'll mix some. We're gonna try something new. I'm gonna maybe mix some green into. Oops, that's it. Some green into the silver, possibly, maybe. As like a gray substitute, it could give it like a little shine. Okay, I'll add the white. That's no, this is dried up. Great. I just mixed random shit I had left over. That's how I always do it. Okay, I need a thinner brush for what I'm about to do. Because I'll dare to make a thin stripe up between them. I hope I don't touch anything. And like, do like a little... This is way more, has way more coverage than I expect, actually, from this green. I did not expect this to go that hard, basically. Cool. Wow, now I have a splotch of random shit here. That's what happens when you use dried up paint for painting. Why am I doing that? Ah! Some dried up white got onto it. Now I have to live with it. Now I have to deal with that. Okay. I'm just gonna make it like lighter on one side than the other. Like the light is coming from up above. Here comes the sun. Okay, now I stirred up some more white, so this should be even brighter. Let's try again. The other one kind of dried up to be nothing. Nothing in color difference. Okay, so I will not use the dotting tool for the tiny white flowers because they don't need to be fully round. I think it's actually better if they aren't. But will I use the super tiny brush? Maybe. This actually looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I surprise myself. I think I messed something up, but then it turns out to be actually not so bad. That's crazy. Could stir up... let's actually just add a bit of yellow. I don't need to use the residue. Let's actually add a bit on purpose. And like not mix it well. And just dot some tiny... They're more like little cups. Little white cups. Should've... Oh wait, actually we can do the green bottom of the cup later. Because... Oops, that's too wet. Okay, okay. Alright, I'm cooking, I think. Actually cooking. I like it more and more. I'm gonna go in with like a stark white to quote unquote shade these little cups too. Like just add a little bit of stark white on one side. The rest can stay as is. Okay. Okay. I think we kind of, I don't know, I could overwork it probably, but we need a bit of a dark for the green at the bottom. I don't know if this green is still alive here, or if it's completely dried up. I remember when I was in Italy, I don't know, like 2 years ago or something, and I was at a pizzeria and they played so much Whitney Houston, it was so funny. But it was really good. I mean, the food and the music. Actually, I was vibing hard. I didn't even want to leave at the end of the night, you know? Okay, what are we thinking? What do you think? I don't know if I should have done a frame around it, like a dark purple, but I don't dare because it's gonna... it's gonna have to be even, and I'm scared of that, so I'll just not do it. I think I'll literally just leave it as is. There's a little bit of... it's a bit of off center, like there's some missing here compared to there. But it's okay. Thumbnail picture. Wait, let me get rid of the... I think it turned out pretty good. That's it. It's been 4 hours. That's a perfect stream time. I'm so good. I'm so good at doing everything in 4 hours, huh? And my iPhone was filming for this whole time, and it still has 31%, and it didn't even, like, have the screen dark. It has 4 hours of full light screen. Well, to be fair, I turned it off in between, but... oh, well, I'm not gonna do it now, but I'm gonna stick a few sporadic rhinestones on the white dots every now and then. That's gonna be crazy. It's gonna go so hard. There's a little bit of a shine on... wait, what if I turn off this slide? It won't glow. It won't, like, reflect so much. Yeah, there we go. What do we think? Oh, wait, let me put this away. Oh, there was one thing I kind of thought I would do, but now I'm too lazy. Where the dark ones meet the light ones, I was gonna draw the light bow again to cover up the dark, like, edges, the dark tips that reach into the light one. But now I'm too fucking lazy to do that, so... that's just... it is how it is. I'm done. Carry on, carry. The more I look at it, I think, yeah, it has, yeah, I think I like it. There's clearly, like, the border thing missing, but I don't want to mess with it. I think I would just make it worse. Also, I think it's cute that it's kind of... I kind of drew it from my real reference, more or less. Sure, the leaves are a bit fuzzy, but it is what it is. I'm done. Thanks so much for being here. That was actually chill. I've missed doing hand cam art stuff, so I'll clean up a little bit. I went real quiet there for the end, but... or most of the part, probably. Well, half of it, I suppose. I was yapping at the start. But I really needed to concentrate. But I think it was... at least it turned out good. So I'd say it was worth it. I hope it was okay. Did any color bleed through onto my desk carpet? Nope. I swear, guys, desk carpet is OP. I recommend. I've used 5 brushes and a dotting tool. I need to clean them all. But I'll do that after stream, or like offline, I guess. Let's put everything away. So. Oh god, I'm so scared of dropping it. I don't know where to put it. Oops. Well, I can't, like, place it down very well. So I'm putting it on the water cup, but that makes me scared I'll bump into it. Okay, well, that's it. I don't know what else to say. That's, we're done. And I wish everyone a nice rest of Sunday. You're gonna have to wait out this one song. First of all, because it's just getting epic. We're listening to Bohemian Rhapsody right now, in case people are watching the VOD. No, wait, it's still almost like 2 minutes left. That's a very long song. So we're gonna stay and yap for 2 minutes. Wait, actually, I can already look for a raid. Who are we raiding? Anyone that I know doing art, that's the question. Anyone painting Easter eggs, that's also the question. They're more like... it's more like digital art. When in the art category, it's often like digital art and not... I guess there's a crafting category, but I felt like today painting an egg feels more like painting than crafting. Oh, there's someone who... oh, she's drawing a frog and doing... she's a German streamer though, but this is a traditional art too on paper. I kind of want to see that, but also let's check real quick anyone I'm following, if they're doing anything. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we have to raid Honey. Honey is doing their 1.0 debut and 1-year anniversary, so we have to raid into Honey for sure. And Did they just... No, it's been an hour. Okay. Finally! Finally the model is animated. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, I already see it in the preview. Okay, so song ended. We can go into end screen. Thank you so much today for joining, for watching me paint. Watching the paint dry, I guess, is what you did today. Sorry, I went a bit quiet. But yeah, I hope you have fun. Please send your regards to Honey, because they're like they have like a really, really cute model, and it's also bunny themed, so that's very fitting to myself today. From one bunny to another. Please send them my regards. Please send the rage emote if you have it. And there we go. And I hope you have a nice evening and a good sleep. And we see each other on Tuesday. Hope you have a good Monday, good start to your week. Stay energized. All the people who are currently sick, I hope you get better soon. And yeah, until then, bye bye. Bye bye bye. Bye. Bye 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 bye.